She said she sold my house, but I had already sold her freedom. The wedding was over, but the bitterness had just begun. My son's new wife, who had despised me from the very beginning, came to my doorstep days later, her heels clicking like a warning bell. She didn't even bother with pleasantries. "I've sold this house," she sneered. "Good luck spending the rest of your miserable life in a care home." For a moment, I simply looked at her. This house wasn't just walls and bricks. It was the home where I raised my son, where I built memories, where every corner held laughter and tears. She thought she could rip it away with a signature. But instead of anger, I laughed. A low, knowing laugh. "All right then," I said, straightening my posture. "But before we discuss care homes, how about we drop by the police station? They're very interested in what I sent to them about you." The smirk slid from her face like melting wax. You see, while she spent months plotting against me, I was doing my own quiet investigation. A woman that vicious doesn't usually have clean hands, and she didn't. I found trails of fraud, bank transfers under fake names, money laundered through wedding expenses. I didn't just keep the evidence. I tied it neatly with a bow and delivered it to the authorities days before the wedding. This little visit to my home, it was her mistake, because now I had the perfect audience for her downfall. Within an hour, flashing blue lights filled my driveway. Officers stepped out, documents in hand. She tried to bluff, to protest. But when they read out the charges: fraud, identity theft, embezzlement, her face went ashen. "But you can't do this," she shrieked as they cuffed her. "You're just an old woman." I leaned forward, my voice calm but sharp as glass. "Old, yes, but not foolish, and certainly not defenseless." The neighbors peeked out from their curtains, watching the perfect bride dragged into a patrol car in her designer heels. My son, alerted by the commotion, arrived just in time to see his new wife screaming his name as the doors slammed shut. And here's the twist. The house? She hadn't sold a thing. It was legally untouchable, protected under my name alone, with airtight clauses she could never have accessed. She thought she was clever, but every move she made was checkmated before she even touched the board. The woman who tried to throw me into a care home was headed somewhere else entirely. Prison. And me? I stayed right where I belonged, sipping tea in the garden of my home, free, unshaken, and victorious. Because revenge isn't about shouting matches or bitter arguments. True revenge is quiet, calculated, and devastatingly final. If you loved this tale of ultimate justice and icy revenge, smash that subscribe button on this channel. More stories of shocking betrayals and jaw-dropping twists are coming. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's next.